Hello, Brett here from maidstonevacs.co.uk. We are a local vacuum cleaner service and repair business in the Kent area. Today I'm going to do a quick video on how to identify if your Dyson DC24 has a faulty brush bar motor. Now sometimes the brushes on these can just suddenly stop going round. The first thing to do is to look on the side of the brush bar housing and click this reset switch. There's sometimes, if you've hoovered up something large like say plaster, a hair clip or something, it can trip it, and just simply resetting it will solve the problem. Next thing to check, if that's unsuccessful, 9 times out of 10 on these, there's a motor in here that would have gone faulty and need replacing. Now, to verify the faults in this unit rather than this unit, we can take a voltage measurement from here and here, which are the output pins to the brush head, and we should get 230 volts AC. So far all I've done to this machine is move the bin assembly, taken off the brush head, and I'll put it in the reclining position. Now if you're going to test the power at this point here, it needs to be in this position because there's a switch somewhere around the back there which will turn the brush head on when in that position, because what you'll notice is if you've got a fully working machine, when it's in the upright position, the brush bar doesn't go round because it assumes you're using a hose. So it must be in the reclined position. We then take a multimeter. Now make sure it's not plugged in at this stage. The multimeter has to be set to AC. And this here needs to be set to AC. And you've got a black and a red terminal from the multimeter. Black terminal goes in there. Red terminal goes in there. Just push it in slightly, make sure that you're making the connection. Right, now we need to switch the machine on. Plug at the back here. It's plugged in. Switch it on and we should get 230 volts AC if this part of the machine is working correctly. I was just also testing this grey switch here, which is the brush bar on and off switch, because you can have the brush in the off position while you do hard floors and switch it on when you do carpets. So we know this part of the machine is working, just going to unplug it. Now if you've done that and you didn't get a 230 volts AC reading, the fault could be that the pins in here have been pushed back, and you may need to get into this wiring assembly that sits inside here. on very occasionally I have seen behind this shielding here, there's some wires that can have blown, got open circuit. So it's worth taking, if you're unsuccessful, again, still make sure the machine's not plugged in. Take these 3 screws out, here, here and here. Lift this cap off and just check that the wiring in here is fine. There's a setting on the multimeter, which is a continuity setting. And when you touch the probes together, it will beep. So you can do a continuity test if you think the fault's around here, from again making sure it's not plugged in, from these points here to the relevant connections in here. I'll go into that in a separate video.